Good afternoon, Bloomers and friends. It's Rev Kev coming to you from the dining room. It's pretty windy outside, so we decided to stay inside. Plus, I didn't want to be too far away from the phone because I've got a notice here that I'm waiting for the UPS driver to come with a shipment of something. I can't quite remember what we ordered, but I know we ordered some new business cards or new magnets for the welcome bag or something like that. So I missed him yesterday because they came at 6 o'clock, 6:03 I think the guy said, and we weren't here. And so they left a message, and then Jason, when he came in today, he found this way out on the gate telling me that they'll be here sometime between 2 and 5. So I'm sitting here waiting for the UPS guy. Now, that's not exactly like waiting for the rapture, because here I've got something that really tells me what's going on. I was quoted in the paper last week, and actually I've got a lot of people have mentioned it to me, that I said that we didn't talk about the rapture at Bloom. That was all in the news and on the cable shows and all that sort of thing last week. And the reason we didn't do that is because, quite frankly, it's a line of thinking that is really pretty easily discredited by serious Bible scholars. It's a kind of thinking that only came up about 150 years ago. And the other fact of the matter is that even when people are really hardcore believers in that whole dispensationalism theology that talks about the rapture and so forth, the kind of thing that this Reverend Campbell was talking about, and the calendar and the way that he was saying it was going to happen, isn't even accurate for the hardcore believers. So what we had is a situation where somebody was, for some reason, trying to bring a whole lot of focus on themselves, and rather than focusing on what the gospel and the message of our scriptures really is. I am convinced, I mentioned the quotation, what I said in the paper was, the Bible is not a mathematical problem to be solved, nor is it a jigsaw puzzle. It's a message that the Bible is a group of stories that are put together over hundreds and hundreds of years by many different writers. These stories were then codified together in order to give us a message, and that message is that God is continually trying to reach out to us in order to help us be able to live well with each other. That's the basic story. It isn't about something that's going to happen way in the future. It's about what's happening right now. And time again, maybe some of you will remember the phrase, Jesus said, "The kingdom of God is at hand." That's not a prophecy about some future event. What that could more accurately be translated as is, the dream of God is in your hands. And so rather than worrying about something that's way in the future, now go ahead and wait for the UPS guy when you got to do that, but rather than worry about something that's way in the future, it's more important for us as Christians, as people of faith, to focus on what we can do now in order to help people live their lives better in this day. And that is the message, one of the messages that we at Bloom are trying to continually communicate. So I hope you didn't mind this little sermonette. I hope you can be with us. It's Memorial Day weekend, the first weekend of the summer in many parts of the country. We've kind of been experiencing summer weather for a couple of weeks, couple of months actually, maybe year-round. But if you can't be with us this Sunday in body, please be with us in spirit, and everybody, please keep us in your prayers.
bless the beasts and the children. Give them a shelter from a storm. Keep